Well, look at here. It's DPD day at GT Woodshop. This is the very extractor I've been waiting for to go with the new MFST I've just built, and that video should be live by the time this goes up. Let's open the box and see what's inside. Not see what's inside, let's open the box and have a look at what's inside. We know what's inside, don't we? Because there's a big picture. The cardboard feels as if the box has been sat in the warehouse for a day or two. Okay. Well, it looks like every Festool extractor I've bought so far. It's got green bits, black bits and grey bits, although I was impressed by this one because you don't have to take it apart to get to the filters because they're in there. I'm not sure quite how that comes apart. That's for sustainer storage, obviously. And when you buy an extractor, you get your 50 quid's worth of hose and reusable cable ties. Nice. A goodly amount of cable, that's something that you can always rest assured with Festool. And in here we've got cable tidy for the back, hose adapter, a lovely booklet and a dust collection, a reusable dust collection bag nonetheless. So this is something that really annoys me about the Festool range of extractors. There's 3 of them I've got now, and each one has got a completely different design for the bag. It would be great, and it would prove that they're thinking about the customer, if they would go to some trouble to make sure you could buy one set of bags. The bags aren't cheap by any stretch of the imagination. And I keep reusing them because I'm cheap. But this is just another one, so that's a bit annoying for me. The build quality feels as good as the others. It doesn't feel as if they've gone with a cheaper grade of plastic. And it fits together nice and easily. I've not had to, I don't believe I've had to screw on a cable tidy before, but I'm sure I can manage 2 screws at the back. I really do think this assembly at the top, being workshop based, is a waste of money. I really don't need it. In fact, no, if I was going to say I'm going to take the top off, but if I take the top off, I'll expose this, so it probably won't come off. Maybe I will use it and put some sustainers on it. Who knows? The cable to connect it is incredibly substantial. I can't believe it's 13 amp. It feels more like 16 or 32 actually, and enough of it to skip round the garden with. So I note that the instrument panel or the control panel is very minimalistic compared to the two older units that I've got. Far more LED action going on with an lit LED graduated scale as a power indicator. There's a Bluetooth connection indicator, a dual function manual automatic button, and then the on off button, and of course the socket for the power tool. The extractor hose fits quite nicely in the top, so just pick up the lid, and then in the top there's a nice depression, and then the hose pops in, locates in that notch, and the lid locks it down. So I retract my previous statement about not wanting the top on. That protects the hose quite nicely. So I have a nice pile of sawdust on the bench where I can see what the extraction of it's like. So I'll start it off on low and then increase it to high and see how we go. Well, it performs really well on low. That seems to be a very powerful little chap. So back to this side mechanism. This lovely little chappy here is to enable you to clean the filter without having to remove it. However, if you do need to, now doesn't that make it a lot easier? Much easier on the oldest one that I've got, and the model number escapes me. I'll look at it and put it on the screen. You've literally got to take the thing apart. You undo the cable from the cable tidy, lift the lid up, and then click the clips and pull them out and blow them out. But that's really much better. And one of the reasons I chose this model. The capacity of dust that it holds wasn't a major factor, as we're using it predominantly for sanding. We aren't creating huge volumes, it's just very fine dust. So I did want the M class. All in all, it seems a very reasonable unit. Again, you're paying an awful lot of money for this name, but at least you know if you buy Festool, it will work. I've yet to find a tool, apart from the Delta sander, that I was unhappy with by Festool. Proof of the pudding will be in the eating, or the hoovering. I nearly said an inappropriate word. Hell, I say it anyway. I nearly said proof of the pudding will be in the sucking, but that could be misconstrued. So I'll use it and I'll report back later. Thanks for watching. Hope it was of some use. It's always fun when DPD arrives. Ta-ta for now.